I'm Danny Cooperberg. Starts like that, C to D, there's the triads, but with this same riff going off over the top of them. Then it moves on to this. This is stunning. Different key, we're in A now. C major 7, going up to the full C. I'm going to play it up here so my hands are really close together. You hear the way the C brightens up there to that full triad. A add 9, up to the A. A add 9 there to the A. There's these strings on top. Then different key G. Something happens and I'm head over heels. There's an E minor 9 there. So we're G chord 1. Chord 6, E minor 9. E minor 9 to 11. Now with a vamp. And notice it finishes on that 9th. Beautiful melody. Then it goes to the dark side. Don't take my heart. And when I say the dark side, we started in C to D, chord 1 to 2. Then we went to G, which is just 1 sharp, chord 1. And then we went to A, which is a brighter chord. And now we're finally Take My Heart, Don't Break My Heart. I'm going to talk a little bit more about this wonderful song. Please do subscribe. I've learned over the time that I've been doing this YouTube channel to remind. Please do subscribe, give it a like, and I'm going to be talking more about this wonderful song. It came out in 1985. It's Head Over Heels by Tears for Fears, and there's the subsequent album they took a while to come out with. Just getting back to it, I'm playing it with octaves, and it's totally layered, this intro. And you're playing an F sharp, and then it goes. And they're all singing overdubbed, la 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 la. And then what's going on there is you've got a D major chord. E, D, A, G. And an octave up, so it's this. It's going. The amount of time that they apparently took over this track is phenomenal. Lots of it came out in 1985 and just kept layering sounds. They were overdubbing sounds, and they were perfectionists. I heard that they used 224 tracks which were linked up. Dave Baskin was the engineer. Chris Hughes produced it. Tears for Fears, it's got amazing resonance for me as a teenager, because I listened to it on cassette with my father. He drove me all the way down to France. I went on these sort of music camps. They were jazz music camps, and I'm even wearing this Lacoste shirt, which I had then. So this shirt is 41 years old. Doesn't smell like it, I promise. And you know, I was kind of into French stuff. I'd go on these colonies, end up there as often as the only English kid there, and we learned to have sort of forced in at the deep end to speak French. By the end, you know, 12, 13 years old, we were smoking Gauloise and hanging out in bars. It was a different era then. I have lived to tell the tale though, and this song's got it holds a lot of nostalgia. And then it's Don't Break My Heart. The song's all about being head over heels, maybe fearing rejection, and don't take my heart, don't break my heart, don't throw it away. It's very interesting. To get technical, they're using the D Lydian. So that bit, they're in D minor. This is one flat, so we talked about starting in A and moving to G, and then eventually to D minor, which they aren't really part of the same keys. So that Take My Heart, it's using notes in an unexpected order from this scale, D Lydian, D minor. At the start, when it goes, again, they're lovely chords, but not really in the same key. You've got A add 9, there's an A, there's an A, up here, A add 9, see, which is kind of chord 3 flat 3, because there would be chord 3 and A, but they're going, there it is. And with the melody, that's lovely. The chords are up here, they're not down there. They're up here. So sort of, to demonstrate, I have to play over, and he's singing quite high, Roland Orzabal. There are two guys, Roland Orzabal, Kurt Smith, and there they are. In fact, I'm going to go over there and even take that off the wall and show you. There they are, intense about, I think their original album was about the Primal Scream. It was called The Hurting. It came out earlier, I think 82, so 81, 82. Correct me in the comments. And it was intense. It was synth-led, but this had guitar, bass. Sounded like they were playing live. I'm just going to hop on down there and put that back. Da-da. Then they did, well, this is clearly an homage to not the Stones' Satanic Majesties, but to sort of the Beatles. And it was their big, it comes across, I believe, it's a little bit preachy, but the arrangements were amazing. The attention to detail, fantastic. I'll stick that back here. It's not going to fit. Yes, it is. That will be edited out, I promise. Beautiful. Right. There we go. That's better. And now, and so I've even got the 12-inch version, which I bought at the time. There's the 12-inch version. It's the Preacher mix. I think that's kind of appropriate because there is a preaching element in their work in a really good way. The album it came from, Head Over Heels, was called Songs from the Big Chair. I think it reflects that. It reflects that sort of intent. It's about intense self-revelation, personal development, facing up to your emotions. And like I said, for me, driving in that car, it meant everything. Music meant everything. Music meant everything in those days. No internet, really. No social media. No mobile phones. The bands you liked, the music you listened to meant everything. It's not the case now. There wasn't even gaming. So we had a few Atari games and stuff like that. A few Atari cartridges and early home computers. But so much has changed. The music's competing, it's free, and it wasn't free then. And we treasure those albums, Songs from the Big Chair. We're also into, in France, they love bands like The Cure, but it wasn't The Cure. It was liqueur. Not the drink, but liqueur. Tu aimes liqueur? Dépêche Mode. J'adore de... Kate Bush. Kate Bush. These are all bands I loved. I remember Boys Don't Cry was really... Boys Don't Cry at those parties, and just kind of... Discos. A bit like that Call Me By Your Name scene where he's done. It really was like that. I think Timothy Chalamet's doing his dance in that French sort of disco, and that stuff was going on. And I was 15, and I loved it. I loved it. Amongst the best times of my life. Just going back to this song then, and the arrangement. The first bit is in octaves. Notice that phrase is exactly the same. And the scale they're using is the Lydian scale, right? Basically, that means it's that scale. This is a C major scale. Can you hear the difference now? It's a Lydian. It's the raised fourth. So the melody is G, F sharp, but normally in C major it's this. So you can hear the difference, massive difference. Do it really up high. Really high. Do it in the left hand. Beautiful. And now there's something happens and I'm head over heels. The video was set in a library, I believe, with a sort of beautiful librarian and Roland Orzabal trying to win her heart, but being tongue-tied, and a chimpanzee running around. Improvising a bit here. D minus 7. Now then you're going back to that thing with this sort of synth thing in the right hand. Here's the melody. That's really unusual because you've got C sharp and you've got this clash. It's fantastic melody writing. Best bit of the song. And back to the verse. That's the climax of the song, really. I think you're back into that verse too. It's just beautiful. It's a fantastic song. They really did pull out all the stops on it. Like I said, apparently it took them months to record. He also sings about four-leaf. This is my four-leaf clover, and then there's a lot of them going na 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 na. Now what that is that's overdubbed. There's probably 10 voices altogether, 5 Roland Orzabals, 5 Kurt Smiths, all singing on top of each other. It's just overdub means you sing it on top of itself in the studio. So that's how the song ends. This is my four-leaf clover, because you've just been doing. This is my four-leaf clover on the D. What a song, what a band. I hope you've got something out of it. A few sort of freewheeling memories. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a like, because I want to do more of these songs. I want to do one every week, and then sort of cut it down into shorts as well. My name is Danny Cooperberg. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next week. Cheers.